What's going on? Now, Nick Cannon did a video on his the name of his channel is the Class in Session or something like that. I forget the name of it. And he had this guy on there who is from the Nation of Islam, and they were talking about black men marrying white women. And I noticed with the Nation of Islam, they pander so much to black women, they never call out black women for degrading black men, and some black women, actually, it's not all, for degrading black men and praising white men. There's a movement called swirling. There's a female on YouTube called Crystalline Karazin, the girl who swirls. I'm pretty sure somebody from the Nation of Islam have heard of this female. Many people from the Nation of Islam are on YouTube. Now we have a whole bunch of people out here just criticizing black men for marrying white women. And I'm not saying it's not dangerous. It is dangerous for many of the black men here who get with white women. I'm not saying all white females are bad. You know, we have good and bad people in every race. But the issue I have with many females who call out black men for being with white women, it's not because of the danger or the potential danger. It's because they are concerned about where the resources are going. And this female here, Tonya TKO, I think she's retarded. I think she has mental issues because she says she teaches about self-love and she teaches about relationships. I'm not even sure if she's in a relationship. But she was just blasting Nick Cannon and talking about how he wants to spend his resources with white women and with the white community. And the thing is, it's his resources. He can do what he wants with his resources. And that's my issue. When these women call out or air their grievances about black men marrying non-black women, it's not because they love these black men. It's because of money. And she made it clear in this video. And she was talking about the best of black men marrying non-black women and taking their resources over there. They tell on themselves. It's not that they love you, black men. I keep telling you guys that. It's not that they love you. Sex for most females is a business. It's a business. It's about your resources, what you have. They don't give a fuck about you as a person. They don't give a shit. Look at Flavor Flav. If Flavor Flav was not the Flavor Flav of Public Enemy with the money that he has, you think he would have had all those baby mamas? He would have had a hard time getting some pussy. It's not about you. It's about your resources. And that's the issue I have with many black females who talk about black men marrying non-black women. And many of these females, many, it's not all of them. There's a tiny amount who call out black women who love white men and non-black men. But many of them, they talk all this shit about black men being with non-black women, but they never call out the Tamara Maris. They never call out what's her name? She's now with a black guy after she's been used up by white men. That chick, I forget her name. Kenya Moore. They don't call out the chick who's married to Gary Owens. This other chick who was crying on the what was it, the talk? I forget her name. She's that black girl, Aisha Tyler or Taylor, and all these. There's what's her name, Alpha Wither or some, that black woman who was with a white man. The black female who was married to David Bowie. The black female who was married to Robert De Niro. Black women don't call out these females. They champion them. You go, girl, because you got a white guy. Wasn't it? What's her name? Toni Braxton, who was celebrating that she has her a snowflake or a snow bunny or some shit like that. Huh? That's how unfair they are. We have people in our communities arguing with each other about who they marry. I don't care about that. But the thing is that this guy has every right to stick his dick where he wants to. It's not yours. If you want a dick to control, then go buy a dildo. That way you can know exactly where your dick is. Right there in your house, in your room, in your drawer. You can't control black men who want to date out. Your nagging and all that shit, it's not gonna help. It's just not gonna. I remember Crystalline Carazin was on her show, just talking and cussing, and she was like, black men are trying to control black women's pussies. She said that. She's like, they can't tell us what to do with our pussies. It's our pussies. We can do what we want with our pussies. That's what she said. But then you have a bunch of females out here, black women in particular, trying to control black men's dicks. Everything a black man does, somebody tries to control us. And then this guy who was on Nick Cannon's show, the guy from the Nation of Islam, he was talking about how white women, help to get black men killed and all of that. That might be true, but then he lied by saying, well, the black women have always stood with black men and always been there for black men, and that's a lie. A lot of black females who were on the slave plantation chose their sides, and they chose the plantation owners' sides. They did it for survival. Some did it because they didn't like black men. And history repeats itself because we're seeing it right now, where we have a bunch of black females who are choosing sides. A bunch of black females who threw Bill Cosby under the bus are now throwing R. Kelly under the bus, who threw, what's his name? Nate Parker under the bus. We're seeing it every day. A lot of black women who don't like black men. They hate black men. And they're choosing sides. And they're helping to destroy black men. So that guy from the Nation of Islam is full of shit. That's why I don't follow the Nation of Islam. I don't care. I don't care for them. There's all this pandering to black women. And again, it's not all black females are like that, but I like the truth. And the truth means that you're going to tell it as it is. It's going to hurt some feelings, but don't cover it. Because not all black women are standing behind black men. That's not true. That's not. A lot of us were sold out by black women. And some black men too. So don't put it on just white women like, oh, only white women do that. And just stop pandering. Dr. Umar Johnson was pandering to black women, and it was black women who tore him down. Boyce Watkins was pandering to black women, going against Tommy Sotomayor, and guess who brought him down? Who exposed him? It was black women. It was black women. Let me play this for you guys. Now listen to this crazy female here.
Deep and just relax and release it. After some of these hard topics, we need to release and let go. Just like my doggone skirt done let go, it done hitched up onto my skirt said to hell with this too. Doggone it. Listen, on that note, I'm gonna get out of here because I don't know what else to do. These are the people who are leading us that we're supposed to look up to. He's talking about lions could just create a whole bunch of prides. No. A lion, the alpha male, the pride chooses the lion, the alpha male lion, who is the strongest to be able to ward off other males from their pride. And he stays in that pride until he is of no more use. And then a younger alpha male comes through and beats him up. And then that man, that broken down lion, has to limp around to find another pride of some ragtag, torn up other lionesses who are willing to accept his old feeble behind, or he just goes out there and gets snuffed out by a...
Man, you see how she's making fun of you. I keep telling you guys, sex for most women is a business. The alpha male, she used that example of the lion who is controlling the pride. And you control the pride and you serve her until you're of no more use and you're old and somebody comes and beats you up, and then you're staggering and trying to find somewhere else to go. That's what she's saying. You are being taken for granted. You're being used not because they love you or they want you. It's because of what you can do for them. I keep telling you guys this. You think I'm joking? Listen to them. Listen.
Younger lion, and then that's the end of his days right there. It chooses the lion, the alpha male lion, who is the strongest to be able to ward off other males from their pride. And he stays in that pride until he is of no more use. And then a younger alpha male comes through and beats him up. And then that man, that broken down lion, has to limp around to find another pride of some ragtag, torn up other lionesses who are willing to accept his old feeble behind, or he just goes out there and gets snuffed out by a younger lion. And then that's the end of his days right there.
So when they're done using you, you now become old and feeble and you get snuffed out. And then they move on to the new alpha male or a younger alpha male to protect them and serve them. They are telling on themselves. This is what they think of you. This is what they think of you. Let's continue.
How much do you love yourself that you don't want your child to have brown skin like you, full negroid lips like yours, knotty hair like yours, that you don't want them to have a rich, dark complexion like yours? How much do you love yourself and you want your children to have the features of your former oppressor, the person who you're still submitting and submissive to? He's talking about he doesn't feel that a woman should be submissive to a man in a relationship, yet you're societally submissive to the white man. Is you kidding me? Who you leading? Who you leading? Who you leading? And you still running behind white man, trying to get accolades from him. Is you joking? You must be joke. You must be mad. These are the people who's supposed to lead us up into this revolution. Of course, the revolution is not going to be televised because it's going to be with women on the damn front lines. Because these damn stupid, good for nothing, 2-bit Negroes are so busy trying to line up penises with white men and trying to show them, oh, I can. What is the joke?
I keep telling you guys, it's about your resources and who you stick your dick into. A lot of these black women are mad because they don't have men to fuck them. Well, they have pookies and raries to fuck them, but they're not being fucked by the men they want to fuck them. Men of means and resources. And for the record, she's not Jamaican, okay? She's from some other island. She's not Jamaican. Don't get it confused. And she sounds like she's mentally retarded. And with this type of behavior, do they really expect black men or men of means to come to their aid? This is not attractive. A lot of black men are moving away to non-black women because of the attitude of some black females. It's not necessarily that they hate black women. It's a constant nagging and the power struggle, because a lot of black women try to control us. They want to tell us what to do every second. They know so much about being a man, they make you feel incompetent, as if you don't know what it is like to be a man. They know more about being a man than they know more about being a female. Isn't that crazy? I don't know why people listen to this chick. She's nuts. She is nuts. Anyway, I'm out, y'all.